Welcome everybody to another episode of Gary Responds, where we respond to the comments and keep it real as we can. Let me start. Light Out Louisville said, I'm gonna speak for everyone watching and say we all appreciate your feedback, Gary. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys. Everybody that tunes in, watches, talks, leaves comments for me to read, talk to you. Thank you. We love you. All of us over here. Elliot Wood says, now Shane needs to put out a decent graphic on April and he'll be all good. Man, I like Shane O'Neill's little simplistic shit. A little less is more. All right? You can't tell Shane O'Neill shit to do actually, because he's so clean, bro. Like, I mean, he probably like, fuck it. And then if you look at the April thing, he got a little face in there. He doing his shit, bro. I kind of like his shit. It is a little simple, but it's cool right now. He probably got some shit up his sleeve. He just started, all right? It was a board shortage when everybody tried to get in this shit. Okay? It was a hard time. Motherfuckers wasn't doing that well. Maybe, you know, people pick up, do their shit, maybe some crazier shit will come out. Ashley Brown says, you think the Birdman all squeaky clean, but you forget when he was mobbing down the street with a 40 in his hand and some gin and juice and destroying America. Damn. She had receipts, son. They had receipts. I don't think that that's a bad thing to be sipping a 40, you feel me, or some gin and juice. I didn't know that that was, not a part of squeaky clean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're trying to say there. Anybody that drinks or has that is bad? Is that what you implied? No, I'm just fucking with you. I mean, Tony Hawk is still... Somebody else, he was like, he got hella wives and stepkids too. Like, come on now, it's not, hey, this is life, son. Shit happens. Anthony Brown says, so hyped on the P-Rod versus Shane, but think about it. Who else do those two have to compete with? Shit, Anthony Van England and Jason Dill. Them niggas went ahead and just took over skateboarding by putting baby pictures in the middle of a board. They destroyed the shit. That's who they were competing with, FA. Fucking awesome, Primitive, April. I feel like they're all in like a comfortable skater-owned battle right now, for real. And Baker, shit. We always forget about Baker. Baker's doing just fine itself. That whole distribution. Them two is like Baker and even the FA dudes. I don't see too many like who's gonna be next up on FA versus like the guys that are on it now are still kind of young, killing it. And then they got the OGs. Like it seems like Shane and Paul are like, bitch, who the fuck gonna be doing this shit 15 years from now? And they're like getting those dudes established and making sure that they're good now. You feel me? Versus where FA, I feel like they did that like 10 years ago. Like who's gonna be up next? And then now they got these guys. Dr. Worm says, sorry Gary, but Tom Shaw is not on level with Bob Burnquist. Bob did most of that shit switch 10 years ago. Tom was doing some of the shit switch now, but I hear you. These guys are still like, I really had to go back and watch some Bob Burnquist Mega Ramp shit. His rails are a little bit longer and bigger and dumber and stupider, and his helicopters are flying higher, and he's got more parachutes in his back. But at the same time, somebody is trying to get to that level, and I think that's all we were trying to say there. But yeah, Bob was tripping. Black Dragon Skyfish says, Flex in the City should be the name of Uzi Trippy's album. Shit, if it is, we gonna sell it to him. Y'all can buy it here from SKATELINE. And if you just want to trade me that $24 million diamond in the middle of your head, Uzi, we'll take that. Split it 12-12. You good with that? All right, cool. Yeah, the homie said he's good with that. Be Creative 12 says you can paint with all the colors of the wind. I mean, man, I don't know if you're trying to refer to, I said you can hear leaves screaming and shit, but hey, son. Think about wind though, son. Like, we can't see the shit. Like, tornadoes just be... And hurricanes and shit is invisible, son. It's just invisible force. We don't know where it comes, just generating and doing shit. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, if you could see wind, if wind has color to it, that'd be awesome. Chard Boy says, R.I.P. Murdy. Damn, R.I.P. Murdy the dog, man. He used to go down the steps. He's a little, he had a couple legendary clips, man. Shout out to that whole family over there and those guys, for real. That sucks to hear and know, but I gotta give a little love to little Murdy. Haim Ho says, this guy sounds like Gilbert Gottfried and Chris Tucker combined. God damn. How does Gilbert Gottfried? The guy he used to talk, bro. Gilbert Gottfried is funny as fuck, right? It was he had the scrunched up face. Now my mom told, like that guy, right? Yeah, that guy's fucking funny. All right, I gotta read this off the strength of your last name and the fact that you're one of my childhood friends' first name. Derek Rogers says, comment got deleted, LOL. Difference between Tony and Taz was one of them dropped out of the contest for being on drugs and it was taking over his skating ability. See it happen too much in the skate world. Also, never stole Papa's 900. That's like everyone saying that's like saying everyone is stealing someone's trick. Hey, shit. It's still up for debate. You don't know. It's just stories, bro. Shit, that's what I'm saying might be the closest thing that Tony Hawk might have ever had did to like some real fucked up shit. You know? It was so crazy. Underflip says, KREBS NBD. Shit, dude, we should have a special. No, we won't, because that shit's fucking crazy. That shit is crazy. No Skateboarding says, Tony Hawk has been the cringiest thing in skateboarding since the 80s. I don't know, son. Like, I know it was a recent, he linked up with little bro and they like kind of little made amends or whatever, because I feel like he realized he was fucking tripping. But at the same time, in the last like 5 years, Tony Hawk has kind of made a turn for the better. Cause when I was a kid, he was doing a whole bunch of cringy, weird shit. Like, you know, he didn't have no direction. And now I feel like since he's older, still trying to thug out tricks and make up new shit, I'm kind of liking that. I like that. I feel like he hasn't been, there's way cringier things in skateboarding right now. Like there's way weirder shit going on in skateboarding, and just actually, sorry, I need to stop calling shit weird and cringy. Way more different shit happening. There you go. It's different stuff happening that everybody likes. That not everybody, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Christopher Hallett says, I listened to Donda and it was incredibly disappointing. Kanye least good album ever. I would totally like to disagree on that, even though Kanye is just like not his worst album ever. He made some projects that I say too, you feel me? Drake definitely did his thing this time. Shout out Certified Lover Boy. But what I want to say is y'all gotta really listen to the music and stop listening to people talk about these albums, man. You gotta really listen to the shit, all right? And listen to me. This wraps an episode of Gary Responds, and click these 2 links. For you, sir, there's no Donda in any of these. So there's skateboarding stuff. So click them.